The colony of New Carthage had no strategic value. That was the first thing Sub-Commander Vrethoka noted in his mission briefing, and it had made him uneasy in a way he couldn't name. No military installations. No orbital weapons platforms. No shielded command infrastructure buried beneath its red clay hills. Just 214,000 humans living in a system 3 light years from the nearest Terran fleet depot, farming algae grain in pressurized domes, raising children in gravity that was slightly too light, breathing recycled air that always smelled faintly of copper. No strategic value, which meant Vrethoka's superior, High Fleet Commander Sauceran of the Keth Dominion, had chosen it for a different reason entirely. Vrethoka stood at the observation deck of the Eternal Sovereignty and watched New Carthage rotate below. It was a brown and ambered world with thin white clouds. Unremarkable. He had seen 1,000 such worlds. "They're hailing us again," said his communications officer, Rethia. The young officer's secondary eyelids were flickering a sign of stress. "The colony administrator. She's asking about the children." Again. Vrethoka said nothing. He clasped his hands behind his back and watched the clouds. The war between the Keth Dominion and the Terran Commonwealth had been building for 11 years. Not a hot war. Not yet. A cold war of territory, of resource claims, of expanding borders that bumped and scraped like tectonic plates. The humans had pushed back consistently, stubbornly, annoyingly. High Fleet Commander Sauceran had decided that the humans needed to understand the cost of stubbornness. A demonstration of what the Keth were willing to do would break their will at the negotiating table. New Carthage was the demonstration, a lesson written in fire, so they would remember. But Vrethoka had served Sauceran for 20 years, rationalizing things in silence. But he had never been asked to do this. "Put her through," he said quietly. The holofield bloomed to life, revealing Director Amaradia. He could see the dark crescents under her eyes. Behind her, the colony's domes burned in the cold night. "Sub-Commander, I am requesting a ceasefire for civilian evacuation and safe passage for the children of New Carthage. The colony has no weapons. I have nothing to offer you except the lives of 214,000 people. I am asking for those lives." She met his eyes through the holofield and the infinite cold between them. "The stars do not weep, but the hearts beneath them do." Director Diallo's plea was a whisper against the storm. "Please," she begged. "They're just children." Sub-Commander Vrethoka stood in the shadows, his duty a heavy shackle. He promised to relay the word, but in the cold vacuum of space, mercy is a ghost. Below them lay New Carthage, a jewel of amber light, unaware of the impending shadow. With a silent prayer, Vrethoka sent an encrypted warning, a desperate hope for the innocent. But salvation was met with the iron fist of command. The verdict: request denied. High Commander Sauceran's gaze was as cold as the void itself. The silence was broken by the fire of judgment, a planet's light. Extinguished. History remembers the victors, but the universe remembers the cost.